Let me go first, Nick. Let
I
me let
don't
me go
dream
first,
of
Nick.
work.
I don't want no job.
Hold on.
I don't
Stop
dream
that,
of
please.
working.
So quick.
Always good.
I
How you
don't
doing?
dream to work, baby. I don't dream
Yeah,
to
I
work.
agree. I
I
That's
agree.
a
don't
I
dream
nightmare.
to
don't have a
work.
dream job.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That's
Well,
a nightmare.
your dream job might be
Y'all ridiculous.
like
Utterly.
okay. Let's talk about that. So y'all say y'all don't want to work.
No.
So what do you want to do?
I want to
I
do
want to
something.
make
Oh, go
I
ahead,
want to
Shelly.
still have I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cassandra. I want to still have income. I want to have passive income. So I want to like have investments or my assets that are making income for me where I don't necessarily have to work. Working is not for me. Working is ghetto. It's ghetto.
Understood. But you do realize you have to put in some work to have those passive income revenue streams.
No, I agree with that. When I say work, I mean like where I have to actually physically be on someone else's, not even necessarily clock. Let's say you can use clock figuratively, but I'm doing it for someone else. Like I'm
Mhm.
making someone, I want to be able to have the autonomy to do it my way.
I
Mhm.
think
Yes, I understand I'm working, but it's for me. It's my work, if that makes sense.
you're getting too deep into his. I think he's more saying like the process. He know you want passive income like later on. Like, okay, how what was your dream job to get there to get the passive income? I guess is what he's trying to say. You
Okay,
know
so
what I
like
mean?
what do I want to generate that passive income for me?
Exactly. Before you
It
can
would be
actually do
the
it.
preschools. Yes, being a preschool owner. Yeah.
So I know in previous conversations we've had, you've talked about opening preschools. So okay, we're still in alignment there. I was thinking
Yeah.
that too, but I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Cassandra,
Well, prior to this year, I think the only dream job I've ever had was to be an attorney. But yeah, that's not gonna be my path anymore. So I don't really know what I wanted to do. When I was a child, I always dreamt about working in like a really tall glass building where they had so many different offices, and you have this big old office and you could look out on the street. I didn't know what I would be doing, but I just knew I wanted to be in a corporation. But I do work in a corporation with a glass building now. But nevertheless, now I can't really say I have a dream job. I want to do something that goes along the line of that I'm passionate about, but I'm still trying to find out what I'm passionate about. So hopefully this podcast will help.
okay, Cliff.
Hopefully it do help. But I think my dream, like I think everybody's reiterating like you don't necessarily have a dream job that you want to do. But um I think mine would be, I don't know if it's like a dream, but to me, it's more like a goal, bro. I want to work at like one of them big fang companies, you know what I'm saying? Like a Facebook, Amazon, one of them Google companies, you know? So I guess that's like a goal type thing more than a dream, but I
Okay,
think.
I like that. We're gonna segue back into that shortly. And Mona,
Um, I guess in the like as of recent, it would have been like to become a nurse anesthesiologist, but I'm not sure. I'm still leaning toward that path, but I'm just trying to see what my options are to get away from the hospital setting. But if I would like stick along nursing, it would just be that becoming a nurse anesthesiologist.
okay. Um, so just to challenge that, what about moving into healthcare administration? So I had a short work period at Nicholas Children's Hospital while I was on the foundation side. I mean, of course, I had exposure to the entire hospital and the head of nursing. I mean, of course, she spent, I think, 30 years as a nurse, working as a nurse in the hospital. And then she grew and became on the administrative side as the chief nursing officer. So it
Hmm.
basically takes you into the administrative side. Is that something?
Not interested in management in that aspect at all. I'm
Okay.
really not. Mm-mm. Not the
is
path for me.
is it the people?
It's the people, it's the politics. I honestly would prefer to have like more have a position more so on the independent autonomy side versus management administration. I don't care for that at all.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I'm similar.
Personally, that's
I'm
just me.
similar. Yeah, my job
I
is
want
it's,
more autonomy and independence
it's like
as much as possible working for somebody, working with for a company. That's me.
Gotcha.
What were you gonna say, Cliff? Sorry.
I know I was saying that I'm similar about the same because my job like they give us like tasks, you know what I'm saying? But as long we can get it done however we get it done, bro. As long as it's done that week, like we knock it out how we like it's little oversight about how we get stuff done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how mine is too. You kind of
I
create
think
your
that.
own schedule and do, I feel like it's way more productive actually
Yeah,
by providing that autonomy and just trusting that people are going to get the job done. Like you don't have to like micromanage anybody and stuff like that. But I also think that's like comes with the level, I guess like a caliber of the company.
Hmm.
I think like lower level positions is more micromanaging, more like, and then as
right.
you like, you know,
Yeah, for that's why I mean that's one of the things I love about nursing. You come in, I mean, at the end of the day, yes, you have a manager and a nurse manager and whatnot, but your patients are your patients. You do what you're supposed to do and plan accordingly and get your shit done. That whole micromanaging is for the birds. And I do agree with you, Shirley. People are less productive because if they feel independent, they know like this is my workload. I have to get it done by this certain time. They have their action plan versus a micromanaging, especially if you don't like your management. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna screw their ass. You think this gonna get done by the time I leave? Okay,
right, right,
So
definitely.
Christopher, I know you dropped off and came back. Do you have a dream job?
My dream job would be like working for myself
Okay.
and
And
being a
what
housewife.
when you say the working for yourself piece, what would you want to do ideally? Would you want to
All the
run a
girls are
restaurant?
in agreements with that.
Like I would say more of a food truck. I don't think I want like a whole restaurant. I think I would want a food truck and like have workers on the food truck maybe, but that's probably like I don't want to do it. I don't want to be on the truck Monday through Sunday. I want to
Mm,
Gotcha.
be able to, just leave it up to them and, report back to me whatever you need, then we can just go from there.
hmm.
I
Okay.
like it.
Ooh, you can have several food trucks. Boom.
yeah,
Well, who
you
going?
just
Yeah,
create your
Yeah.
recipe.
go
So
ahead and
based on everybody, you kind of have an idea of what you want to do.